Oh yeah, that's cards. That's cards. That's cards. That's cards. 100%. I can tell from here. I just saw his rack. That deer's way too big and too loud. I can just see his rack. Yeah, that's it. He's gonna come this way. Like he's for sure gonna come this way. You can just barely see his rack every once in a while. Yeah, when I first see him, I get lost. I can remember. Yeah. Well, I got Casey and Chief in the car. We finished that morning hunting today, and we ended up going to move some cameras for Casey where she's been sitting. Still missing a lot of sign. There's just not a lot of buck sign out there. Not a lot of rubs, not a lot of scrapes. But where you do find them, there's quite a bit. So it seems like these deer are just staying really tight. But this morning was a fun hunt. You know, we had a couple does come within 5-10 yards. And eventually, later on in the morning, Steve spotted guards with the binocs, and he was closer actually over to the pinch. He was walking a mowed trail over there, but it looks like he was headed our way, and then he either bedded down or went back towards the pinch. And with these strong winds that we're having today, it doesn't surprise me that he might have bedded over there. It's just a perfect ridge for a northwest wind. So Steve and I are about to head back out. I think we have a good plan. We're going to sit right back where we were this morning. We can just see visually a lot more in this spot, and we're just hoping we're sitting in between these two scrapes that guards continues to hit on almost a regular basis every day, and hopefully daylight's here soon. But we did have a photo. He finally made his way into the plot and did exactly what I was hoping or planning on him doing all fall this year, but it was nocturnal, it was at night, but nonetheless it's just nice to see him hitting the scrape, using the food plot. But hopefully tonight's the night. So there's Steve calling me right now, so we're gonna meet up. Hopefully we can get this deer killed.
It's good to be back out this afternoon, looking for our old buddy guards. We got a lot of pictures of him lately. Saw him this morning. Hopefully he's gonna come back to his regular spots. He's quite a ways away this morning. Hoping he bedded down close by and stayed all day. Felt pretty fortunate to be able to see him this morning anyway. I think we're right in the middle of his regular home range. Spends a lot of time in here.
tell me when you get on him and just watch him. Just tell me when you get on him and just watch him. Just tell me if he's coming. I would just have the gun ready. Honestly, I'd probably have it like that. You ready? Okay, he just wiggled his tail. He's coming. He's coming for sure. Yep. Once he gets behind that tree, I'm gonna go a little bit more. Okay, that's all I'm doing. He's almost to the draw. Is he walking away?
Yes. He's coming to the right.
He's gonna go to that vine. We're just getting back. There's Casey's begging right there. Don't mess with the bowl, you get the horns. Overall, fun night. We saw one deer, and we saw the only deer we needed to see, which was guards. Earlier in the night, Casey and I were just sitting. We threw some cameras out earlier, and we were just sitting there. I'm like, man, that guards deer, he was the most dominant buck in the turf on Steve's farm last year. So before we went in, I told Steve, why don't you go grab some sheds? We might try rattling tonight if we see him and he's not coming in. And man, what do you know? First deer, only deer we see. He stood up right there in the CRP, pretty much in the same alleyway where we saw him this morning. And he just loafed around there for probably about an hour and a half to an hour. And finally, I just told Steve, man, I think that this deer will come in and give us an opportunity. I don't know if he'll commit, but I think we got a good opportunity to get him into range. He was probably about 300 yards out at first. Tickled him, and if you guys can see in the footage, I could see it with the naked eye. He flicked his tail right away. He acknowledged us. He was committed. He was going to come in, and he came in to that draw probably about 150 yards away. And I think what ended up happening, he caught something over to his east, some movement or something. And I think he probably saw other deer, maybe other does. We were painting the picture, two bucks out here fighting. What are they fighting after? Does. And this week, sometimes there are does that come into estrus this early. So maybe he went over there, tried checking those does. But overall, just a fun hunt, and starting to seem like another deja vu year where we might have a cat and mouse game with this buck. So, yeah. Am I missing anything, Case?
I don't think so.
I did walk. I don't know if we threw that on the other blog the other day, but I did walk a few other farms just the other day. I think 4 in total. And unfortunately, guys, we found dead deer on every one of them in the creeks. So it was about a 15-mile stretch. I found dead deer now in Johnson, Keokuk, and Washington County. So I've heard of many other counties getting hit as well. So hopefully we get a hard freeze here soon and this stuff quits. But we'll see you on the next one.